Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning all. So, I see everyone is here already and then let's restart our meeting. First of all, I would like to welcome you all, Mr. Aiman as Technology and Multimedia Executive, Mr. Faris as Security Executive, and our Secretary is Miss Farah. And thank you for coming for our meeting today. So, as we all know, the purpose of our meeting is to further discuss about Hari Bebas Kenderaan issue in Universiti Malaysia Terengganu that recently we received lot of complaints. So, I am here as a chairman. I would like to review your opinions regarding this issue. Okay, maybe we can start with you, Miss Farah.
Okay, thank you, our chairman, Mr. Hafiz, and a very good morning to all of you. As we all know, already I noticed that our campus made a Hari Bebas Kenderaan, and it shows that it's not gained a favorable feedback and response from all the staff and students, where majority of them face difficulty on it. Okay, one of the major response that our community proposed, which is about the insufficient parking space, and this condition happen because of the authorities do not allow vehicles to be brought to class and only allow certain areas to be parked as in the library areas. Okay, other than that, this give difficulties to staff and students to go to their class office for lecturers and staff. Other than that, apart of that, as we already know that monsoon is coming and the unpredictable weather will affect our daily routine.
So we need to discuss regarding this matter to look up any ideas. Okay, next, Mr. Aiman, is there anything you want to share about your opinion about this?
Okay. Yes, Mr. Hafiz. I would like to highlight some views where the parking spaces should be allowed more to other suitable places and not only limited to certain places, since there are a lot of students bringing their vehicle to class.
Okay, Mr. Faris, how about you regarding to the parking issue as mentioned by Mr. Aiman?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aiman and Mr. Hafiz, for your justification about that parking issue. But I am sorry, and I have to disagree about providing more parking spaces in UMT. Since the UMT is not such a big area of campus and it doesn't have enough parking to load up too much of vehicles to park, and here I would like to emphasize that the only better suggestion solution is we encourage all the UMT community to practice carpool. Those who have a car can let their friends carpool together, and at the same time, this also can save spending for fuel.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Faris. Maybe Miss Farah want to add something regarding on this matter?
Okay, yes, first of all, I am totally agree with you, Mr. Faris. Okay, concerning about that difficulties of parking issues carpool is the best way, and I think instead of that parking issue, in 2014, over 76% of commuters in the United States drove drove to work alone. Other than that, more often in their personal vehicle. Okay, carpool also save money on gas, reduce your carbon footprint, also let you work under the driving. It also get you access to specially design carpool lanes reserved for high occupancy vehicles. Okay, next I would like to touch about shuttle bus for students to go to the class. And what do you think, Mr. Aiman?
Yes, I absolutely agree about the shuttle bus. There are a lot of benefit will be obtained, of course, This also will save lot parking spaces, and students live in hostel can be divided with better optimization, where I can say that some group of students may use their own transport and some can just use that bus provided. And outside campus, students also should not be forgotten. And UMT management have to provide bus for student transportation to class and go back to their residential college, and also home for those live outside there.
Sorry to interrupt. May I know how many buses should be provided?
I think 10 buses are just enough to be provided during the Hari Bebas Kenderaan.
So Faris, it seems something you want to argue with it. Could you please tell yours?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I actually have some conflict on Mr. Aiman about the shuttle bus. The problem is that all about the student class time, since we know that different individuals with some different time classes, since we also know some of them taking elective courses. Some of them don't have class because of dropping the subject. And obviously, different courses with different timetable. And let's think it is impossible for the shuttle bus to go back and forth to class and residential place every period of times. So I think that the shuttle bus also would not be a good solution.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Faris, but I think the shuttle bus can be provided according to schedule made. So I think it would not be a problem, and this can make the bus to pick up and drop off every hour just for one day in a week.
Yes, Mr. Aiman, but I also think that the shuttle bus is a good idea solving in this matter. Actually, the number of bus provided is enough to all the students to go to their class. Yeah, even in the timing of the classes is different. Okay, we must try the solutions first if we want to know whether the method is efficient or not. Okay, like the saying, actions speak louder than words.
Yes, I know about that, Miss Farah. But as you can see, to provide the total number of 10 buses is quite expensive. So it will drag another problems, such as maybe the student's fee is going to be higher than the usual because of the bus provided.
Okay, thank you Faris for your opinion. Does the other want to add something?
Sorry, but after having a little talk, I also agree about Mr. Faris' opinion.
Then how about you, Miss Farah?
I think it's okay, and I am also agree with Mr. Faris' statement. After risk consider about the matter.
So guys, is there any other opinions in regarding this solve this?
Okay, yes, Mr. Hafiz. I would like to oppose my opinion, which is give the exception to the persons that have health issue. For example, many UMT staff and lecturers are pregnant. Because of this, they are currently limited to do any simple task, even just walking. Okay, there is also many students that are OKU person. Hari kebebas kenderaan makes it more harder for them as they want to arrive to the class on time by walking.
Okay. Does anyone here want to point out about Miss Farah's opinion?
I think Ms. Farah's opinion is quite useful regarding to this matter.
Me too. I think it is a brilliant solution for those who had health issue because they certainly will felt more burden as they have to commit in arriving to certain places on their own if Mr. Farah's opinion is not executed.
Okay, let's move to another matter. And I would like to hear other opinion.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. The problem with my hari kebebas kenderaan also I think can be overcome well by letting employees work from home, and those students evolving their lessons session online from home or hostel one day uh, each week. Okay, what do you think, Mr. Faris?
Yes, Miss Farah. I am agree with you on the working from home. Studies show that 45% of United States workforce has a job that is suitable for full-time or part-time telecommuting. Working off a few days from home each month means one fewer commuter on the road, contributing to greenhouse gases and gridlock on the highways. But this will be a great effect to from us in the campus, even though we apply it just in our campus. I think this will be relevant on this matter.
Okay, so we have already heard a lot of opinions and suggestions to give better solution regarding on Hari Bebas Kenderaan that UMT organize each Thursday in a week. Okay, is there anything you guys want to add?
I think that's all, Mr. Chairman, and we will looking forward soon.
All right, I think time's already enough for us to this meeting, and later we are going to make follow-up actions on these issues and reporting as well. And I hope these issues can be solved successfully. So thank you for participating our meeting, and the meeting dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.